Okay, joining me now is J.P. Hansen, who just had breaking news. Literally, he's read my book called Breaking News, God Has a Plan, and he quoted me, which was really funny. I do believe that I am, in fact, living the dream. My dreams are very different, though, and I want to ask you how you are, because you love to tell people.
I'm living the dream, Harris. Thrilled to be here with you.
Yeah, the dream is individual. For me, it's health, it's family, it's doing what I love and work. It's a whole gamut. It's less about, you know, some of the things that people would maybe dream about, the stuff we have, but the experiences that we have. What is it to you? And you wrote a book called The Bliss List to let everybody know how they can live the dream, live their dream.
Well, the Bliss List opens with a classic Twain quote. The secret of success is to make your vocation your vacation. But most people aren't on vacation. Most people are actually doing the opposite. 4 out of 5 people are unhappy in their current jobs. And I call that the wine flu. And I'm not talking about Napa.
Wine flu.
Yeah.
Well, but it's difficult right now, though, JP, because a lot of people are just grateful to have jobs.
Sure.
And so if you're in a job that you really don't want, you almost feel guilty saying, I want more or different. I'm lucky to have.
And I'm going to be contrarian.
Okay.
We focus so much on that unemployment number and what's wrong, what's wrong. The fact of the matter is, the employment number is the number that matters, really. And we have, even with trying economic times, we have an employment number that is at 90%. Okay, that's not a terrific percentage historically, but it's still a majority. But we feel like it's inverted. And I think it boils down to people have strayed from what makes you happy. That's just a basic premise of the book, is just spending the time thinking about what makes you happy, not all those what you don't like, what you don't like, what you don't like. And then from there, actually writing it down. I am a list person, so.
The Bliss List, the ultimate guide to living the dream at work and beyond. So what's on the list?
Well, and you hit the nail on the head. Everybody has a different list. I can wake up at 3 in the morning and type a chapter in a book and be happy as a clam.
See, that's not a dream for me.
No,
that's a nightmare.
Most people would rather stick pins and needles in their eyes. But the point is, everybody has what I call bliss points. And those are points where time stands still for you. And the trick is being able to focus on a positive attitude first. We're in this mindset of have, do, be. And that's really reversed. We should be in the opposite, which is be, do, have. And I'll explain that real quickly. For example, if only I had $100 million, then I would be able to do all these things that I'm not doing now that would make me happy, then I'd be happy. Rather than, if I could just find ways to be happy, just find some ways to be happy, then I'll be drawn to doing things that will
might generate that millions or more.
We'll extend it, and then before you know it, you'll have those millions.
So tell me about the Bliss List. What is it, and how do I make one for myself?
It's as simple as first just thinking about what makes time stand still for you, and I asked the reader to do 15 of those.
Yes, I see that. Go ahead.
And then narrow it down to 7. And from there, set goals off of that list with enthusiastic confidence. A goal with enthusiastic confidence always comes true. By that, you have...
Is that true?
Well, you have to put yourself in a place of being able to imagine that goal actually happening. And many people will set a goal or have an idea, and oftentimes they'll go out the window. The trick...
Or they get distracted.
Right.
Well, I remember in church they used to tell us that if you can give thanks for something as if it's already occurred in your life, it's prophecy for those who have the faith, then it's if you're in the will of God, then God will quicken to your heart and let you know that you're on the right track. And if you give thanks as if it were already there, it will be.
Absolutely. Gratitude is king. And you know you're in a place of gratitude when you feel good. When you feel lousy, you're not in a place of gratitude. 4 out of 5 people unhappy, that's a lot of people that are not only unhappy, they're miserable. And those are the people, to your point, that are lucky enough to have jobs. So who controls that happiness? It's really a choice. And go back to Thomas Jefferson, the classic nonfiction writer. It's turned into fiction. In 1776, he wrote, unalienable, I love that word. You don't hear it anymore. Unalienable right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Well, the problem is I think we've been pursuing that happiness rather than getting back to that be, do, have, than being happy. And that's really where it starts.
Yeah, you know, I have shared with our viewers, and JP, you and I are meeting for the first time. I won't get into this in detail, but we had a real scare in my family with my father this year. And he, thank the good Lord, is on a road to recovery. It is a very, very slow road, but we're moving in the right direction now. And that was such a huge wake-up call for members of my family, for myself, that sometimes it takes those very low places to get our attention, that we even have a bliss list already in place. You know, I mean, being happy can sometimes just be being grateful for being here.
Sure.
You know, I can't wait to delve into more of this. You are a really interesting dude.
Wow, thank you.
You've got a very
I can't
positive
top that.
attitude. And I want to bring positive attitude to our viewers. Some of them are looking for jobs. They've been out of work for a while. Some of them are in those careers that they're ready to switch. Some of them are in marriages that they want to fix. And people are at all different places when they come. It's kind of like church. You walk in, you got everything going on. And what I want to give people here, outside of all the politics that we talk about, is maybe just a little snippet of a way to make their lives a little bit better. I want to follow. Let's get together on Twitter. Because if you have those nice, positive tweets, I'd love to get them out there on my page, just so we bless each other. I think that's really important.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Great to meet you this morning. Thank you.
Great to meet you.
JP Hansen is here. The Bliss List is the book. Everybody, it's been great to